What is up, everybody? It is Jason from Jason Sports Clubs back with another video today. And I know it's been a little dry for me lately on the channel, but guess what? NFL season is right around the corner because, bro, we're right there, bro.
I know, this is freaking awesome, dude. I can't wait.
Right there, bro. We're August, well, as of right now, it's August 14th at the time of this recording. But you already know today's video is going to be about the AFC season predictions. This is just the standings, like the AFC North, 1 through 4, like who wins the division, who's gonna be last in division.
Yeah.
No records will be involved, so I just want to say that, like, don't get too hurt if your team's in 4th place, and we will explain further into detail whenever we get to that certain division, like the AFC West, because that is.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be spicy. Let's just say that.
I think that's gonna be a #1 division in the whole entire NFL.
Oh, absolutely, sure, bro. Absolutely. But yeah, dude, let's get into this. Alright, so the very first division we're gonna be doing today in the AFC edition is, of course, my nose is itchy, but I'm not gonna edit it out because I don't care. The AFC North. Now, this is probably, actually, not probably, it is a really good division for sure. Not the best, though.
Yeah.
But this division is definitely a little juicy. And just to kick things off, just great for this fan base. The number 4 team. Oh, by the way, we're going to go 4 through 1. So, like, the last place team, then we'll work our way up to the number 1 team. So, my 4th place team for the AFC North will be the Cleveland Browns. Yes.
Wow.
Now, I know they got Deshaun Watson, but he still has a 6-game suspension as of right now. The NFL is appealing it, so it could be longer, but we're going to see with that. But that's 6 games automatically right there, and that's going to be a really big hit for them just to start off the year. And like I said, that's 6 minimum, bro. 6. You got Jacoby Brissett as their quarterback, so
that's almost nearly half of the season already.
Absolutely. And like I said, their main additions, you know, like they got a couple of good pieces like Amari Cooper, but just that quarterback position is so valuable, and it's just, I don't know, man. I think they're going to finish 4th. So, who's your 4th place team?
I think my 4th place team is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's reasonable. Do you want to explain?
Well, I think they're going to be 4th because, like you said about the Browns, the quarterback situation. Mm-hmm. With that new quarterback in the draft, and also the new addition, Mitchell Trubisky from the Bills.
Yeah, he's not that bad. I know he was pretty bad on the Bears, but that's just the Bears. Trust me, I know.
I think he's more like a mobile quarterback.
Oh, absolutely. I agree for sure.
So he's the best fit for the Steelers offense, but I don't know if he'll be a #1 starter.
Yeah, they're still debating about that. Who's going to start?
Yeah.
So, we're going to see. And yeah, so name your number 3 team.
My number 3 team will be the Cleveland Browns.
That's respectable.
If it wasn't for this, like you said earlier, the suspension on Deshaun Watson due to the court dates and stuff like that, you know, and the appeal, then it would have been turned out a little bit different, but not a whole lot different because he still needs to get to know that environment and the vicinity of that team, you know what I mean?
That's true, yeah, because that's a whole brand new location, new team, right, whatever,
and he was over Houston for a while, so it's a little different.
It's a lot different, trust me.
And it's especially a good example of that is Tom Brady to the Bucs. Huge difference.
Mm-hmm, yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm just joking. But very solid statement. My number 3 team will be the Steelers. Like I said, well, actually, like he said, they got their quarterback and they drafted. They got Mitchell Trubisky, so that quarterback position is still a little iffy.
Yeah.
They did take a big hit on offense, losing James Washington, of course, Juju Smith and Ray McCloud Jr. But, I mean, they still got a good wide receiver core. They got Chase Claypool and another guy I cannot name at the top of my head, but I know he is very good. Their defense is still very solid. They got Brian Flores, a defensive coordinator, so their defense is still going to be really good. Offense, still a little questionable, so we're going to put them at number 3.
I think their top receiver is Deontay Johnson.
That's who it is. I couldn't remember his name. My number 2 team for the AFC North, and then I'm basically going to say number 1 in a second. I got the Ravens finishing second and the Bengals finishing first. I think the Ravens will be a really good team. Definitely playoff potential, like absolutely. But man, Bengals, I think they're just going to be absolutely insane because the way they were last year. I know they had a 500 record, but once they got into that postseason, absolutely killed it. And then their Bengals O-line even got way better this offseason. They got a couple really good pieces, and that was their only problem last year, besides being injury prone. So I think the Ravens have a very good chance of winning the division, but I do think the Bengals do end up just barely clipping it. That's just my opinion, though.
And I agree, and that's my number 2 is Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah, so same reason. They're good playoff potential for that team, especially for Lamar Jackson leading his offense towards TDs, especially with running the ball his whole
back to
entire drive. Yeah, literally, and like you said, their offense got a lot better, and their defense, I think got a little better. I think, right?
The Ravens? I mean, they lost a couple of pieces, but they got Marcus Williams as a safety.
Yeah.
So they're like 50-50. They lost a couple of good
Yeah.
pieces, but they got their pieces back. So they're basically the same.
Yeah, so I just like you said, they're a good playoff potential team, and they could be a good threat, especially against the Bengals too. I think them together in the matchup, I think it's gonna be insane.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, this whole division is actually pretty good. So any one of these teams could be considered fourth place, but it's not as bad as the AFC West. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and especially Joe Burrow against Lamar Jackson against each other in the playoffs. I think that's gonna be insane.
Yeah, dude. 2 young people going at it.
Yes. Especially divisional rivals, dude.
That's true, man. That's true. So while editing these videos, I ran into a problem while filming that Nick and I occurred. Originally, there were supposed to be 2 videos only, one for the AFC, one for the NFC, but we ended up realizing these videos would take way too long to edit, way too long to upload, about 25 to 30 minute videos. So we ended up basically recording 8 clips, and we ran into the problem right when you're about to see this clip. So we were supposed to edit this out, but I was like, screw it, why not? You're about to get behind the scene footage, so yeah, here you guys go. Alright, cut. I think what we should do is let it keep rolling. I'm gonna edit it out.
Okay.
Should we do 8 videos?
We mean 8 videos.
Because if we keep doing what we did, which is perfect, I think it's cool, but it would be super long. It'd probably be like a 25-minute video.
Okay.
So maybe we can do like an AFC North video, which this is going to be good still. But I'm trying to see what we're going to do. Because that was a 6-minute video we just did.
Okay.
So do you think we should like clip things up? Like the AFC North video, AFC West. Just like I did with the breakdowns. Do you think we should do it like that? Because I would love to do a 25-minute video, but no one's going to watch it.
Right.
Because I wouldn't want to watch it. So I think that's probably the best thing to do, is do certain clips. So like AFC North video will be about 6 minutes long. And then the AFC West, that would be 8 minutes long probably. That would be all separate videos. So,
yeah, we can do that.
now I'll probably have the introduction, what we did for every video for the AFC.
Okay.
I think that's the best thing to do.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
So when we're done with the divisions, we're going to do it. And what is it called? Conclusion. So
Yeah.
that wraps up this video. If you do like it, hit that like button. Obviously subscribe if you have not already. That wraps up the AFC North, man. Watch the other video. The other many videos.
Yes.